Okay, so I'm gonna start this video out with saying that I'm supporting myself and Miss Alicia Keys. I do not know her personally, but this is my Maypril, because I didn't do one for Maypril or April, but I'm also supporting Alicia Keys in the no makeup thing. I don't think it's a movement. I think people are making it a movement. She just decided not to wear makeup. But although I do provide the service, I'm a practicing MUA, I don't personally, I choose not to wear makeup every day because I like my natural face. No makeup. My fiance likes it with no makeup also, but let's just do the favorites video with no makeup. I'll do another video pertaining to that particular subject, makeup versus no makeup, because I might want to start a movement of my own specifically for that reason. But let's just jump right into the favorites. So I'm going to start with face primers, because no makeup look is complete without a foundation, meaning moisturize and prime first to create a safety barrier, if you will, between the skin and the actual makeup. So I have two primers that I want to feature on my favorites, and they're both made by E.L.F. This is the luminous one, and this is just the poreless. So it's pink, and it comes with a pump, which is cute. It's not really expensive, but it is convenient so that you can kind of manage how much you're pumping out. And this one goes on kind of clear. That's a lot, considering I'm not about to put this on my face, but let me just show you. And it does end up with a somewhat dewy finish. So that's that. I'm sorry, get my little towel so I can be able to wipe that off. And this one is a luminous one. It also has a pump. I like to put this in my T-zone area. It looks really nice when you put like your foundation on top of it. So I will put this in my T-zone area. And it's kind of messy, but you get the idea. So I'll put it here and then put my foundation on top of it. I'm really loving that. And it says that it's fills in fine lines, creates a flawless finish. I have to agree with that on this one. And the pink one says it also fills in fine lines, and it minimizes the appearance of pores. So I agree with that. I want to say on my favorites list, sticking to E.L.F. We're going to stick with E.L.F. and then we'll move on to other things. I like this eyeliner. I actually like the shape of the bottle. And it's just a simple liquid eyeliner in black. And it has a nice little brush tip, which helps in creating that wing that everybody loves. It's pretty black. So this is on my favorites list. If I'm in a hurry and I need to do a wing liner, then I will use this because it's liquid and it goes on really quick, really effortlessly. You can run with that. So we also have the E.L.F. What is a E.L.F? E.L.F. glitter primer. Now I got this from the Dollar Tree a while ago, and I just wanted to try it and see what it was like. And I picked up two because I wasn't sure what it was like, and I didn't use it right away. So when I did get around to using it, they were all gone at the Dollar Tree, but I think it's like $3 regular price on their site, and it works really, really well. It has a little slanted tip applicator, and the product comes out of the hole right there, which is really nice. Just be careful not to squeeze too much out of here. And for the brows, this is really inexpensive. Now I actually made this color myself. I took some eyeshadow that was close to the color of my brows, and it was hard work, but I put it in here and this is my brow gel, but this is only $1. So when this side runs out, then you could always just make some more on this side. But I left this clear in case I didn't need color brow gel. I use this one when I just want something on my brows, but I don't want to do the pencil work and the eyeshadow and the clean. I'll just run some of this over my brows. So that's on my favorites list. Then I want to go into, what do I want to do next? Bases. We'll do bases. So on my favorites is this NYX orange concealer. This is a color corrector. And it's great for covering up the little dark spots under or any like little dark purpley blemishes. You want to put it like around your mouth area where we tend to, you know, women of color tend to get a little discoloration under the eye area. And this is how that looks. So I just took my glasses off real quick so you guys can see, you know, me pretend to pat it under my eye. It works really well. It dries to a semi-matte. It's not really like oily, as long as you don't put too much product where you're using it at. And so that is definitely on my favorites. And then as far as bases go, I want to, so these three are, should I go from darkest to light or light to dark? I'm gonna go from dark to light. This one is made by Milani and it has 12-hour wear. It's called Shadow Eyes. Hopefully you guys can see that. And it's like a latte color. Cafe Latte is the name of the color, which is great because it does remind me of coffee with cream. This has a creamy consistency. You have a short time window to work with it, but you can work with it. It makes a great nude lip. And you can add like a liner that's close in color to it. And this is the Nicka K lip liner. I think this is in Coco. This is on my, yep, this is Coco. So this is on my favorites list. And the next color is going to be this Jordana. This one lasts for 12 hours too. It's creamy, but you have to work a little bit faster with this one if you're using it on your eyes and kind of blend it out really quick. But it's got like a very bright, like milky nude color, almost white. So that makes a great base for your eyeshadows. So that's on the list. And then we have the famous or infamous, it's both famous and infamous, NYX Jumbo Milk Pencil. Everybody knows that this is for the brightest of brights. If you want your colors to show up really bright, you use the milk pencil. So this is definitely on the list. I don't have the black one, which is called Black Bean, I think, but I need to get it because I like dark bases too. Next, let's see, where do we want to go? Do we want to go with face, powders, or liquids? I'm sorry about that. There was something there. My nose. And it's still there, but I don't want to keep messing with it. So, next on my favorites is my Conceal and Contour Cream Stack. This is Ruby Kisses. It usually comes, I think these two are 12 and these two are 14. So this is the one that I normally use for my brows. That color gets a lot of use. And this is the coordinating color that came with it. These are pretty creamy. They set very easily with a little bit of powder. Now there are 5 compartments in the stack. And so those are the other 2 colors. They're a little bit dark. There are 5 compartments in the stack, but these Ruby Kiss Face Creator contour sets come to a package. So I used the 5th compartment for a bronzing powder that actually got broke, which is on my favorites list, especially to use on my deeper skin clients. So that's it right there. That's super pretty. Okay, so next on my list of favorites is going to be the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in number 30 Cafe. I use this concealer because it's kind of known for being a dupe for the NARS Radiant and Creamy Concealer, or is it Creamy and Radiant? But this is a really great highlighter for my skin tone. It's got sort of neutral, golden neutral undertones, if that makes any sense, but it works really well with my other concealers, which is here. No, this is my foundation kit. I need to get me a label maker, but this is my little inexpensive concealer palette. Looks kind of crappy, but it works. I usually use the Black Opal Beautiful Bronze Concealer stick. Comes like a little lipstick. I just depotted it and put it in here. Or I will use the Black Radiance concealer that I depotted also and put in here. This one has a somewhat orangey undertone, so it really works to cancel out the dark circles or hyperpigmentation that you might have in different spots. But the color is literally almost my exact skin color, so I use the Maybelline Fit Me and mix it with either one of these two to get a lighter highlight. And so next we're going to discuss liquid favorites. This foundation, I am in love with this foundation. I had stopped using it for a little while, but I've been using it again more frequently lately. This is the bottle. I actually took these out and put them in my travel bottles that I get from cosmetics. I still have to get that video up for you guys, but this is the bottle that you would look for this product in the store in. This is Soft Sable C6. It's got low SPF, so you do have protection from the sun, but it's not enough of it to cause flashback in your camera. So the ones that I normally use is, again, I need the label maker, but I did put the label from the bottle on the back. I use the warm 9.5 for the darker areas of my face to contour. And then I will use either separately or depending on how I feel. If I want a more natural and softer highlight, then I will use this one, which is the N8 in Cappuccino. And if I want a lighter, more dramatic highlight, I will use the Warm 8, and that is Creme Cafe. Or if I want the perfect in-between highlight, not too dramatic and not too soft, I will mix these two together. Now, once I do that, these are my setting powders, and I use them to set everything. So these are Ruby Kiss products again, and this is the Ruby Kiss mineral powder. It is talc free and fragrance free, so it is good for it's hypoallergenic, so it shouldn't break your skin out. If you have sensitive skin, you can use it, and if you don't have sensitive skin, you can use it. So I use this one to set my highlighted areas, and this one is caramel. I like this one. I really like this one. And then for all over the face and to blend, you know, because I'll go over the edges of where I use the lighter power. What is wrong with me today? I'll go over where I use the lighter powder with the darker powder right at the line of demarcation so that it kind of blurs it and blends it out. So this is the all over face color, and as you can see, it is my exact skin tone pretty much. So I use this one to set everything else that's not highlighted. And this one is Honey Brown. And these powders are really, really, really good. Let's see. I pretty much swatched everything else, so let's give you guys a little swatch of this. That is really nice. And let's see. You can't even see it because it is the same color that I am. And since I swatched that one, oh gosh, I forgot that I just did my nails. That is really pretty and golden looking. Okay, now next for setting powders, and I kind of use this to contour with. This one has more of a red undertone, so I gotta have a really light hand when I use this one. This is the Black Radiance in Rich Mahogany. And then I also use the Ebony. So the Rich Mahogany has more of a red, and don't mind the ugliness of this because I went to Vegas and it got broke, and I had to put it back together again like Humpty Dumpty. But this one is more of a neutral, closer to cool tone. So I kind of got to perfectly mix the two of these. See how it has sort of a grayish undertone to it. Because my undertones are so warm, I have to be careful a little bit with cool tone powders, but they don't really have an in-between. See, that comes off really kind of red. That was the Rich Mahogany. So sometimes I'll kind of mix them together, or I'll go over them with the Ruby Kisses Honey Brown. Now we're into my favorite highlight. So this highlight is bomb.com and then some. It has been compared to being a dupe for the Becca collaboration with air quotes. What is that? Because it's an actual collaboration with Becca and Jaclyn Hill, who I love. But this is the Wet n Wild collection in Hollywood Boulevard. And this is compared to the Champagne Pop highlighter that they have. I'm going to have to put it on my arm. Look at that glow. That is fabulous. Really, really nice. It is compared to Champagne Pop. It is complementary to pretty much all skin tones because of the colors that are in there. So it's like a pinky, bronzy, gold color. You can't go wrong with that. And I have, next, we have the Nicka K9 palette. Obviously, it's called 9 because there's 9 different colors. There's 3 medium-sized pans, and then there's 6 smaller pans. This is a great palette, and it's really inexpensive, and the pigmentation is really nice. So I'll just do like these 3 colors right here. So that's how they look. And then the other colors, you can kind of use them for highlights. $1.99 for this palette. Check your local beauty supply store. But I will put all the information and the prices for everything that's in this video. They're the swatches, and I know I put them on there like in a really odd position, but those are the swatches of some of the highlighted colors in that palette, so you can get an idea of what they're like. Let's see. Obviously, I have my favorite lip gloss, which is all that I have on my lips today. This is all that I have on my face today. Hey, Alicia, and anybody else that's going makeup free. So this is on my favorites list also. I picked this up at Walgreens, and I thought, hey, this would be great because sometimes I just want to do a quick video with my phone. And I saw this little tripod And I was like, hey, that looks kind of cool. So I will be sure to let you guys know what I think about this. I actually fake used it before, and I liked it, but I haven't actually used it and did a video. But this is how it looks. So I put it together for you guys, and you just slide your phone in it, kind of like the picture, and then you use it that way. Cocoa butter formula. I use on my face and my body for moisturizer before my makeup or in between makeup applications. I put it on at night, and I mix it with this. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to find this. This is made by Healing Garden. I don't think they make these products anymore, but you can probably find it on eBay or Amazon. And so I mix this with the cocoa butter, and I use that on my whole body, and it makes my body so soft. This Dr. Bronner's, just look it up. This stuff is fabulous. I use it to clean my face, and I use it to clean my body. The tingling drives me crazy in the best way. This is the peppermint one. I absolutely love this stuff, and it's all natural. Coconut oil, essential oils. It is really, really good. Body. I'm just kidding. No, body everywhere with this. This stuff makes my skin feel amazing. This is the Daily Exfoliating with Sea Salt Moisture Out Lash. Gently exfoliates for radiant skin, and I have to agree, it does make my skin more radiant. It does make my skin softer. It smells absolutely amazing. So this is like aromatherapy and body rejuvenation in a bottle. It's fabulous. Then I have this. Well, I'm going to get back to this because this is for my face. But since I was talking about body, this body brush is, what is that? What was that? I don't know. This body brush, I use this to exfoliate my entire body with, and it came from the Dollar Tree, believe it or not. It is pretty abrasive. I'm not abrasive. It's rigid, stiff. I don't know. It's kind of hard, but it does get rid of, like, my skin feels amazing. I wouldn't recommend using this more than twice. Definitely once a month. But I wouldn't recommend using it more than twice a month to give your skin a chance to recuperate from, you know, being rejuvenated. But it does wake up the blood cells and bring the blood to the surface. It removes the excess dead skin on your body, and my skin feels like brand new baby skin when I use that. So this is the little bitty version made by Neutrogena. And this is a face exfoliator. This is the little attachment that goes on here, and they have these little scrubbing pads. Excuse this pad because I used this and I didn't take it off. So you put that on there, and it came with batteries, and it's got 2 levels. It's got high, low, and off. And this is what I use to exfoliate my face. Sometimes I use the Dr. Bronner's on there, or I use my other face products, and I exfoliate. This little baby right here is on my favorites list. It's in my heart. This, I didn't take the letters off of here. Just so you know, this came from the Dollar Tree. This is a peel container. One says AM and one says PM, but I know how to get these letters off. I just left them on there on purpose so you guys can see what it actually looks like. But yeah, this is the perfect container to keep your lashes in. And the other side, there's 2 compartments, so if you got like 2 different pairs of favorite lashes, you can keep them in here, one on this side and one on the other side. And this is on my favorites list because it's just a perfectly convenient way to keep your lashes. You can throw this in your purse, your travel bag, whatever, and you know that your lashes are going to be safe in here. And just in case anybody's wondering, this is still the New Star hair. I just have it pinned up because I'm being carefree today. And that will about do it for my Maypril favorites. And I will see you guys later. Smooches.